Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and guide you through this process. It's really super easy. This is the email address in question that I used to be able to set up my account. So I went ahead and I set the email here. So as a new agent, you would go to your email and you'll see one that says technical support. You might go to your spam folder, and then it's going to say Pimsware Dialer Agent Setup. Now when you open this up, it's going to say click here to download your pre-configured Zoiper software. Here's a phone number right here where you can do a test call, and here, right here, this is where you're going to log in using your phone extension and user. We'll give you your phone extension and your user password, so don't worry about that. Right now we're going to click this link so that we can navigate over to get our Zoiper. It's going to say choose your platform. Windows is auto detected. That's what I'm using. Now if you're using Linux or Mac, that's what it would ask for. So I'm going to go ahead and click Windows. Choose your version, community or business. Well, community is the one that we're going to grab for today, and it's going to go ahead and say contacting server. Thank you for downloading Zoiper. And then here are instructions. 1. Run the Zoiper 2.0 setup. 2. Follow the setup wizard. 3. Start Zoiper. Shows you right here everything you need to see. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So then once we go ahead and it says Zoiper for Pimsware .exe, well, that's the pre-configured Zoiper. You don't really need to do anything to it. It's already configured for you. So once we download this, looks like we're almost ready. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how installation works. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And Windows 10 users experience this little error. Windows protected by your PC. Windows Smart Screen prevented an unrecognized app from starting. Running this app might put your PC at risk. More information, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's Zoiper. So we click Run Anyway. And then it brings us up to this little area where it acts like you're a 3-year-old and says, are you sure you want to run this? Yes, we are absolutely sure we want to run the pre-configured Zoiper that we told you to run. I understand that Windows believes that this makes things easier for people when in fact it just makes things more difficult and it drives them crazy. So then Zoiper is going to begin the process of downloading on your computer. Here it pulls up. Welcome to Zoiper for Pimsware Setup Wizard. Next. Carefully read this terms of use. Next. Do I want shortcuts? Next. Next. All users. Next. And next. I don't know anybody that has users on their computer. So for me it says I've already got this on my desktop. Yada yada yada. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. But you would continue. It's really super easy to figure out. Once you're done, your Zoiper comes up. It looks like this. If it does not say registered and there's a problem, we'll go into preferences. If for whatever reason right here this is red instead of green, and over here it says unregistered, you can unregister, not registered, register. There we go. If for some reason it doesn't do that, let us know. That means that there's probably an issue with the IP. You don't need to do anything different or anything goofy here. You can put in the initials NRTOL in the caller ID or put a caller ID number there. It doesn't matter because it's already configured inside the dialer. Click OK. And that's all the time it took. It took me 3 minutes to download Zoiper and get ready. Now once I have Zoiper downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and go to the page where I can log in. For me it looks like this. Let's see here. If we go ahead and grab this, I can show you guys what the blank page looks like. It says please hold while I redirect you, and you see this. You'll put in your extension. It's going to be 101, 100, 102, 103. That's your agent number. So you're going to put that in there, and then you're going to put in your password, and then you're going to click submit. Then it's going to ask you to do it again. Grab your campaign. There should be only one campaign. Click submit. Zoiper is going to ring. I hit answer.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
If you do not hear you are the only person in this conference, there's a problem. Let us know. If you don't hear anything when you click that button and your Zoiper rings, if you don't hear anything, that's a problem. You should hear something in your headset. You should see it going on. And then when you come here, you're going to see your script, which you can click this button. A script will populate here. Click PIMS. Forms we don't use, log out logs you out of the dialer. Do not go on pause for more than 5 minutes. If you need to get a drink, if you need to go to the bathroom, something small, get up and stretch your legs or something, pause it's a great button to use. But pause dictates how many calls we're making to how many people based on how many agents are online. So whether you're paused or not, it's going to keep dialing out with the idea that you're only going to be on pause a short period of time. So you need to answer those calls. Otherwise, we're just ringing people's phones off the hook for nothing. So log out. That way the algorithm adjusts itself. Transfer conference right here. This will turn pink and it'll allow you to do a transfer. I'm going to go ahead and get it to light up real quick with a call. That way I can show you how to do a transfer. It's pretty easy. Also down here in red for active callbacks. You can either do callbacks to yourself or to anybody. And if there are callbacks that need to be made, there's a voicemail. So let's take advantage of this.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to erase and re-record, press 3. To continue recording where you left off,
Now we're going
press 4.
So we're going to take full advantage of this. We're going to click the transfer conference button. This menu down here pulls up.
To listen to your message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. To continue recording where you left off, press 4.
Press D1 and that brings up this phone number, and then you're going to click dial with customer. That's going to allow you to take...
To listen to your message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record.
Alright, now that's going to go ahead. That lets me put them on hold, by the way. You don't really want to do that, but you're going to come down here, click dial with customer. Once you click this D1, if the phone number is yet not here, it won't let you do it. When you're done transferring over to Lexington, click leave three-way call. That allows them to stay connected so they can continue their call. It allows you to get back to dialing other customers. If there's an issue, you can hang up both lines, which will disconnect the customer, Lexington, and you, or hang up transfer line, which allows you to hang up Lexington because, say, they were busy and you hit a voicemail for whatever reason. You can hit hang up transfer line, hit dial with customer, and explain to the customer, say, I'm sorry, we seem to be experiencing higher than usual call volumes. Let me redial and see if I can get a hold of somebody. Now that makes it really easy. So you remember, leave three-way call is the one you want. You don't ever do a blind transfer. You don't want to park the customer's call. And then over here, we're going to disposition the call. A call disposition lets us know if that call was an answer machine, a call back, if it was a sale made during that call, because we do offer plans and programs where you can sell something to the client if they have that need. If they're a Spanish speaker, if there was no answer on the line, you can disposition it. That was an answer machine. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on pause. Now we have manual dial, fast dial, and view call log. View call log lets you see who you've already called within this day. So we can come over here and we can see all these people. Here's dial, so we can dial their number back. Info lets us see their info based on the lead that we have. Now if we go over to manual dial, it lets us dial any phone number that we need to. So if we have a pen and paper and we're writing down callback information because someone wants to call back at a specific time, we could dial that number and dial them directly. Do not use this for making personal calls. All of our calls are recorded and you will be terminated immediately. And that should be about it here. If you need to mute, you can mute yourself right here and then customers can't hear you. That's pretty much it.